Wow, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Hello, and welcome to Simply Because Baking with Emily and Friends. I'm Emily, and my friend with me today is Haley.
Hi.
Haley is an oldest with 2 younger siblings. She is going into her senior year of high school, and she's a natural leader and a very gifted musician. So Haley, welcome to this show.
Thanks.
As it is, such as it is.
Thanks for having me.
When I asked you what you wanted to make, you said, let's make something hard. Let's make waffles. So we're making Belgian waffles.
Well, see,
today.
I couldn't think of anything that was hard. I was like,
No, this is
waffles.
perfect. This is going to be great. So we're making Belgian waffles, but we're also making all the toppings. We're making a strawberry sauce, we're making peanut butter topping, and we're making our own whipped cream. So this is going to be a little bit complicated, but we're going to take one thing at a time, and I think it's going to be great. So we are going to start with the strawberry sauce. It's 3 cups of diced strawberries, a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. So we're going to start with chopping up the strawberries. And I need scissors. To be honest, I looked at the bag and it said 3 cups, so I said, we're just going to use all of these strawberries. We're going to measure anyway, but technically we're really just going to dice the strawberries.
we're going to look like we're measuring it, but really, we're listening to the bag.
Instead, going, that's going to be good enough. Also, I wanted to ask you, do you want it to be more like a sauce with like chunky strawberries, or do you want it really smooth, more like a syrup?
Let's have some chunks.
You want some chunks? So that means we're going to cut our pieces just a little bit bigger. So, but we still want them to, so.
My turn?
Your turn. Do the rest of the bag.
This is like the biggest knife I've ever used in my entire life. So,
yep, and then just use more like a rocking motion. So like your whole, there you go. I mean, you're doing
chop that
fine.
one more
That's
time or no?
No, you're good.
Okay, I want to do that sweepy motion that you did.
Yep, so just scoop it up.
Nice. Okay, great.
So,
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really-
like chopping your cutting board, which is
I mean, it's such a nice cutting board. I'm so ashamed of what you're doing to it right now.
to let you know that I realized that I'm like, chop the strawberries.
But anyway, so I haven't told you yet. So when I thought about doing this as a baking show, you know, kind of teaching people how to bake or teaching them to be more comfortable in the kitchen, you were the first person that I thought of.
Really?
Yeah, like you were the person that was like, Haley, I know she can do more in the kitchen, but I feel like people don't have faith in you. And
So you're like, I'm gonna prove them
I'm gonna prove them wrong.
Yeah, I like that. I'm like only like 1/4 of the way through the bag.
You're doing great. That's why, I mean, we'll film all of it, but I edit a lot of it.
No, I think you should just make this like an hour-long video. And be like,
People
Hey.
will so want to watch that.
this is actually what happened. Like it's not like
I mean, you know,
5
that's,
minutes and cut up all the strawberries. It's a process.
it is a process.
Can I just swipe this?
Yeah. You've got a hole on that end, just so you're aware. There you go.
So afraid! That was a mistake, but that's fine. You can't explain
But
it.
yeah, I totally cleaned the table before we did this.
I mean, we're like boiling it, so
Exactly.
nothing's gonna be
cooked.
oh my
If it's gonna be
gosh.
cooked, doesn't matter.
How small would we have to make them if we like wanted it to be smooth?
The thing with getting it really smooth is you can put it in the food processor
Oh.
after it's done. anything?
No, my mom's like, baking? She's like, what? I was like, yep, I'm gonna make waffles. Gotta be on your feet in the kitchen. Last strawberry.
That actually didn't take me too long. Okay, and then we need 1 cup of sugar. Oh, well, put the right strawberries in.
My hand is frozen from the strawberry. My like, left hand is not there. Is this good?
Yeah, it's.
I feel like I'm more of like a good enough.
Yeah,
like
that's
bigger. I kind of like
things that is like, yeah, nope, that's
Close
fine.
enough.
That'll work. That'll be great. What? Oh.
I missed it.
There we go.
I was tempted to eat it, but then I was like, I'll eat it.
Okay, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. It's the big one. This is enough, right? I'll let you pour it.
I was like, we can tag team it, like.
Teamwork!
Yay!
We're
Pressure!
vanilla. We need vanilla.
2 of these, right?
2 tablespoons.
Bang.
Ooh, like she's squeezed. That was a little shy. There we go.
Well, I was afraid because it looked like it was dripping here. Like,
Oh,
I
no,
know
it's
the
fine.
extra too.
It just gives it more flavor.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla.
That's
so
a
the small one.
one. Yay.
Do I just make people's lives more complicated by using
Oh, this is okay. Silence. Moment of silence. It's like silently scream.
Okay.
Yay.
So we kind of stir that all together. We're going to bring it to a boil. So we're going to put on pretty high heat, get it boiling, and then once it comes to a boil, we're going to lower the heat so it comes to a gentle simmer, and then until the strawberries are soft and you get kind of a syrupy consistency. Okay, so now while our strawberries are working on becoming a thing,
Those are good.
we're gonna start our peanut butter topping. And I forgot to mention the strawberry sauce I got from carlsbadcravings.com, and then this peanut butter topping is from Taste of Home, and I'll put the links for everything down below. So for this one, we're gonna do 1 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/2 cup of light corn syrup, 3 tablespoons of butter, a pinch of salt, 1 cup of peanut butter, which makes it good, and then a 1/2 cup of evaporated milk. And I will also say, I will also say that the recipe calls for doing it in the microwave. So you can just do it in the microwave, mix up everything except for the peanut butter and the evaporated milk, and just like do it for 1 minute at a time and stir, and then put in the peanut butter and then put in the evaporated milk. But I didn't want to do that, and so we're doing it on the stove as well. As long as you're okay with that. Yeah.
No microwaves
here.
Just this dough.
This lovely yellows. Okay, so if you want to get started with 1 cup of packed brown sugar.
I'll take that. Gotta work my muscles to pack this dough. Let's see how much I can get in here
without breaking the handle off, please.
Sorry, I just don't know my own strength sometimes. Should I put some more in here? Does that look good?
No, you're good. Just dump it in. We'll see how packed it was. She dumped it in!
It's maintaining shape. I think it is pretty good.
I think it was pretty good. Okay, so now your favorite thing, a half cup of the corn syrup.
Yay! Oh, it's not open yet.
Oh, oops.
This is the most important step right here.
Yeah,
you don't even need like the half cup. Like it's right here. This is the most important. Here, I have a present for you. Oh.
For me?
Yeah, for you.
I thought you were gonna have a present for the trash can.
No, because I'm afraid.
Whenever you go over to the trash can, you're like, here, I have a present for you.
I'm afraid that the trash can would just like take my hand and like I wouldn't be able to get it back out.
Do I have that scary of a trash can?
Yes. I'm very terrified of a trash can. There we go, folks. Right at the line. Let me see if we do one. Oh, this comes out way better than.
Well, it's never been refrigerated.
No,
So
is that what
probably
makes
helps.
it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, refrigerating it is what makes it so hard.
And all this. I'm trying to get it all out, but it's clear. So I'm just like, yes.
You just scrape it against the edge of that, and then and then you're probably good. Whatever.
Yay!
It's fine. Okay, so now
That's all
we need
good.
3 tablespoons of the butter. The peanut butter doesn't come in. We need the brown sugar, corn syrup, butter, and salt, and we'll start that warming up. And then once that kind of comes to a simmer-ish and like it's getting all smooth and creamy, we need to melt the sugar. We need to melt the sugar, and then we'll put in the peanut butter.
Okay.
And then we'll take it off the heat and put in the evaporated milk. Speaking of heat,
I heard that and I was like, strawberries?
Okay, so we need 3 tablespoons of the butter. 3 tablespoons.
From any end that I want?
Well, as long as it's 3 tablespoons, that doesn't really matter. Nice. And so that it melts a little bit better.
Chop it
faster,
up?
Yeah, you can do like 3, like each tablespoon.
A 3.
There you go.
1. A 2.
Beautiful. And then a pinch of salt, which is one of the weirdest measurements in the world because is a pinch like 2-finger pinch? Is it a 3-finger pinch? Like that much? So how salted do you want this?
Just dumps the entire thing in here.
I want that salt.
I don't know.
So I would do, I'm
I
pretty
think
generous to, there's a lot of sweet stuff in this.
Yeah, you're right.
And so to kind of help balance out all that sweetness, I would do a 3-finger pinch.
3?
3 fingers.
Oh,
The thumb and 2 fingers.
I'm like, 3, like.
That would be a lot of salt, but just your 2 fingers and your thumb.
Like that much? Or more?
Put it in and then we'll see if we need more. Go ahead and do another one.
No, another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Let's live on the dangerous side.
Maintain straight eye contact.
Perfect.
Very important.
Okay, so then this is going to go on medium heat until it comes together
Does
and the
its thing.
sugar is pretty well melted. Okay, so while our strawberry sauce is simmering, our peanut butter sauce is doing its thing, we're going to go ahead and get the whipped cream started. And this is just a recipe that was my grandma's, so I can't cite it can't put a link to anything. So listen closely. It is 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and using the powdered sugar helps it so that it doesn't get grainy, so it just makes it nice and smooth. But then sweetens it. If you don't want it quite as sweet, you can just do 2 tablespoons of the sugar, but 2 to 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and then a half teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, 1 cup of...
Should I do it like scientifically? Like
Oh, yes. Yes, measure it as best as you possibly can.
This is very serious. This table better be level.
I don't know if it is. Well, let's be honest.
Perfection.
Beautiful. Okay.
Magnifique.
I would. That's why I grabbed it. So that
I read your mind, man.
You noticed that I grabbed it.
I'm also right-handed, so this is like
not awkward at all.
you just get a really good shot of my elbow. It's beautiful. I can't see the measuring cup either.
And I mean, just as best you can if you can't get it all. I mean, you're trying. Most shows, they just dump and they don't even scrape it out at all. So
You're right.
as long as we try, I don't care like if you actually get it all, but you just gotta try.
You're right.
You know?
And I poured a little bit over a cup, so
There you go. Had a little extra. Okay, so
right
now
here, I think it
you can get a little bit more. Hang on. I can do more.
hang on. You do more. Okay. And then is it the powdered sugar?
Yes. And we might pause for a second because I think our
Oh.
peanut butter sauce. So go ahead and put the other stuff in. Put the powdered sugar and the vanilla in, and then we'll know that that's done.
How many tablespoons again?
3.
A 1. Oops. Oh, that's an awful sound.
And I mean, we want you specifically asked for something sweet. So if it's heaping tablespoons, it doesn't really matter.
Hey,
three? Okay.
Yeah, that's 3.
And then a half a teaspoon of
Should I do a
vanilla.
pinch of this? Be like, and then a half.
Just a bit. Half a teaspoon, yep.
I feel like I couldn't resist. Do I look like a baker if I got like started to figure on
That's
me?
like, I haven't decided yet, like, do I just go ahead and show all of the labels? Yeah, because, I mean, I'm not doing this for the money, so there's no added sort of stuff anyway. Okay. And then, the whisk attachment, we'll just lock
This
it
is the hardest part right here.
and get it going.
No.
I mean, it's just straight up peanut butter.
I got some of like the warm stuff though, like the warm sugar.
Okay, so we'll get this all mixed up. So now, evaporated milk. Get the evaporated milk,
You gotta shake it.
shake it. Like shake a leg type of shake it?
It's a shake well.
Really? Huh. I never use evaporated milk.
I'm shaking it.
Alright, I'm gonna bring this
Again,
back.
I can't bake, but I can read.
Alright, I think that's shaking pretty well.
Nope. Unless you're done.
Okay, so this just clamps on to the side like that. And you just
Oh, I can do it from here.
squeeze it up, and then you just twist it.
Yeah, I got this.
You got that part.
There it is.
Okay. Kind of wanted to warm this back up so they would loosen up a little bit more.
Do you care if I throw away this lid?
Go for it.
Do you feel a connection to this lid?
I'm so touched.
Do you need this lid?
I don't know what I'm looking for, but
Peanut butter. Nice.
alright, so
spoon
you
that
got
I
the
licked off.
wrapping left
I
already.
do.
Okay, so you're gonna dump it
All of
into
it?
there.
All of it?
Yep. Well, okay, so it said half a cup. I'm gonna assume that that's half a cup. Again.
I love it. Honestly, that's how I bake. I'm like, yeah.
Because I
again.
don't have a plan for the rest of it, so what else am I supposed to do?
And what's it gonna hurt, really?
Really? Okay, and with the strawberry sauce, you let it go on a gentle simmer until the strawberries are soft and the syrup is thickened and reduced by 1/3 to half in volume, which is approximately 15 minutes. Make sure we're stirring occasionally, which I think we've been doing. Sort of okay. Sort of okay.
Sort of okay. Honestly, that's I'm pretty okay with that. It's better than what I thought. Sort of okay.
Alright, so yeah, you can probably, like, there you go.
Stir it fast.
Just without spilling it, but yeah, get it.
I'm pretty good at spilling.
So before it, you want to get it before, like, it completely cools down.
Okay.
Okay, just make sure you're getting all those chunks on the side. Is that hot?
No.
Okay. But
I
don't
spilled
worry
it
about
on
that.
your-
Don't worry about that. I'm just more worried about, like, did that burn you?
No, it didn't burn me.
Okay.
But I could have called that it was gonna happen.
Once I said, stir faster.
I was like, oh no! Sorry about that.
Nope, you're
I told
good.
you I'm messy.
Yep, we just want to make sure that we're getting all of the peanut butter worked in.
Sort of okay.
Sort of okay.
That's the theme. Sort
Okay.
of okay.
So then I feel it. There's no grains of sugar, and so we're gonna call it good.
You do the work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm learning so much.
We're gonna set this little treasure trove of stuff that you can just be installing. I didn't think you
I'm busy. Leave me alone.
We're gonna set this aside. Let it finish cooling. Okay, and then we're gonna keep our whipping action going. We'll see how that looks. Right. Okay, so that's our whipped cream. If you've got a machine, it goes super fast. It really does not take long at all if you've got a machine. So now that this is stiff peaks, we're gonna put it and transfer it to this bowl, and then we'll put it in the refrigerator to stay cold so that it doesn't lose all of its form. Here, like that. Just giving you all the food. What do you think?
Yeah, that's real good.
That's where you're going?
This is the real reason I'm on this show.
It's literally just considered food. Okay, so I'm not sure how long that's been, but that's looking pretty good. And then you can always do the back of the spoon test. If it stays, then you're good. It should be thick enough. Splatter, splatter, splatter. Okay, so that's all of our toppings. Yay! guys.
That
Wow.
was really good.